there?
I thought it was loud.
Hey, well, he turned it up a little bit last night. Good morning, everybody. Top of the morning to you.
I said that yesterday to Trey.
Who's going to bat lead off in the comments? Holly's back.
Holly's back.
Viewership was up
Back
yesterday,
again.
so
Guess who's back?
you need to be lowered some.
Ready?
Yeah. That's better.
A little more?
No, that's good enough.
Let me touch it one more time. No.
Morning, Clifford. She is not feeling better, but she's here. Just trying to keep this thing on the air without blowing something up.
Do you think the heaters
I asked.
put static in the air?
He said, I asked, and he said, this shouldn't affect anything. Maybe, but I mean, hell, what are we going to do? I don't know.
No.
But I told him it's the only difference. I got a space heater plugged up in there because the heater's messed up. And he said, no. Maybe if you shuffle your feet right next to it.
When I was little, my Meemaw's house, every time I touched the doorknob.
Static?
Yeah.
On the space heaters?
I don't know. Probably because they had an AC unit in the window.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're getting into work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. We are glad to have you with us today on this beautiful December the 4th. Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle and his many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including the M-Sculpt Neo. Get the six-pack abs you've always wanted. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. We have got a busy show today. It is a Wednesday. That means Worst Criminals coming up in a little while. Birthdays, of course. We will do that later on in the show. Stupid Silly Stat. Name that tune. And then whatever else we happen to stumble across over the next 2 hours of fun. We look forward to it right here. It is chilly out there outside the Thunder Studios. It's 27 degrees. Overcast conditions, although I do see a little bit of the sunrise out there. High today, we got a heat wave coming, folks. 51 degrees. Who needs a heater? 51 degrees, sunny skies early, and then increasing clouds later on today. 26 overnight tonight, and the cold front washes through tonight. Maybe a sprinkle or two, and then cold tomorrow. 38 for your high. 13 for your low tomorrow night. Whew. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique in downtown Manchester. They got deals every day over there at Wisteria Hill. 205 South Woodland Street. As you head into the Christmas season, or we're in the Christmas season, as you head closer to Christmas Day, and you're finishing up that shopping, remember, Wisteria Hill has got deals for you. 205 South Woodland Street, online at wisteriahillonline.com. There are plenty of ways to catch the morning show. Our terrestrial radio range, AM 1320, is one good way to do it. Also, 107.9, 106.7 FM over towards Tullahoma Way. Manchester Go app, thunder1320.com. Or you can watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams on Facebook and YouTube. Just search for Thunder Radio and catch us there. I do believe that signals it's time to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the better half of this morning show, the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is the microphone licker, the corncob eater, and one of the reasons the rockin' world goes round, the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. Welcome back, Holly.
Happy Wednesday morning.
Glad you're back with us today.
Glad to be back.
Are you?
Yep.
No, you're not. Yeah, Holly's back. That's right. Viewership's half what it was yesterday. Billy brought the people.
Do what?
Viewership's half of what it was yesterday. Billy brought the people. I think his congregation was listening. They probably were very disappointed in me.
Billy did such a good job yesterday that I realized, I didn't realize, but it just confirmed my theory that I am not a leading lady. It's not me. I don't.
No, you do fine. You're not quitting. She's trying to quit.
No, I'm serious. I know I have to do it. I'm just saying I'm better behind the scenes.
No, you're great. What it does clarify is I could probably step away from the morning show and Billy could take, because you need a guy and a girl. You need that rat-a-tat, I think.
I think it's clear you don't talk to Billy the same way you talk to me.
Yeah, it's different.
I know. So I feel like if it wasn't my husband, there would be a shift, and I would be, because I don't talk to other people the way I talk to you.
There's an upper respiratory infection going around. Hit my house, says Alexis.
Alexis.
Holly's been a little down.
I don't know. Maybe that's what I have. I
ain't got time for this. Probably COVID. All right. Comings and goings. What's happening? What does she say right there? Santa to what? What are the words? I just that caught me.
I didn't hear. I wasn't paying attention. Is that Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
I don't really care for Kelly Clarkson. Very it's not her music I don't like. It's just I think her personality. I don't know.
I don't really know her. We never met.
I see her on TV, and I think she's got a talk show now.
Said Santa to a boy child. And then later it said Santa to a girl child. It sounded like she said Santa to a pork chop. I don't know why. And I was like, that can't make sense. So, misheard song lyric. Let me sing that like that. I just heard it wrong. Anyway, comings and goings. What's happening? I was like, that can't be right. But she said pork chop.
He is so distracted by things like this. And then at the end of the day, he's like, I don't know how I didn't get things done. Because he's singing about things like pork chops and looking up song lyrics. He can't stay focused.
All right. Comings and goings. We are one day away from the People's Bank and Trust Festival of Lights. That's tomorrow, Thursday night, December the 5th, 5 until 7. Show up. I recommend you get there early for that. And by early, I mean 5. Do not show up at 4. They're not ready for you at 4. People do this. The event's at 5, and they come rolling in at 4 o'clock thinking they're going to make something happen. Santa ain't going to be there.
All that does is give the employees anxiety because they're like, oh, we got to go.
Well, the bank's still open.
Faster.
They're trying to close up business for the day. So anyway, that's tomorrow, 5 until 7. Free photos with Santa, free professional photos with Santa. An 8-foot tall Christmas stocking we're going to be giving away. That's going to be a lot of fun. Got stuffed with toys and lots of other fun happening out there. There's usually some reindeer games. Now, I don't want to make promises. I know it's going to be cold, okay? It's going to be cold tomorrow night. It's maybe not the best night to do that, but it is what it is. It's December, so you're going to need to dress warm. They usually have some outdoor propane heaters and things out there just to help with the cold. We are 3 days away from Santa Claus coming to Southland Pharmacy. That'll be Saturday, I believe, from 9 to 1 or 9:30 to 1. And that's at 482 Interstate Drive. We are 12 days away from the 5 days of giving on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Get yourself registered at thunder1320.com/giving. Be playing games that week. Got big prizes, over $1,500 worth of prizes, including Bonnaroo tickets. That week, we got a gift basket from Wisteria Hill, Cracked Pot, and we're working on some other gift baskets as well. I'll try to get that finalized today so we can promote the rest of those items. But that's the week of December the 16th. Thunder1320.com/giving, and you can register, and we'll be letting people know who's going to get to play the games that week. It's an intense week.
I found my game. Last year, after we did the 5 days of giving, I made myself a folder.
Okay.
With all of the contents in it that I needed for this next week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm looking at the contents and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do with it. I had wrote myself directions on the folder because I knew I was going to forget.
Look at you.
I know. I was so happy with myself yesterday.
Organized. All right, and we are 16 days away from Christmas break for the kids out there and teachers. 21 days away from Christmas itself. It's almost here. And don't forget, this Friday, the Thunder Radio Morning Show will be on location at the Rec Center at the synthetic ice skating rink. That's going on, by the way. That continues every day from now through December 22nd. There ain't never nothing around here to do for kids.
Golly.
All right. Well,
I went by there yesterday because
you want to take pictures?
I wanted to take some pictures, and the crowd was a touch light. So I don't know. Maybe I was in a mood because I didn't feel great, but I just wanted to look on the forum for everybody that's ever complained about nothing to do and
needed an entertainment center. Well,
are you not entertained?
So the synthetic ice is in front of the Rec Center. It's like $5. Thunder1320.com/skating. You can get your tickets there, or you can go to the Rec Center and get your tickets at the front desk.
It was very cool. Were you done?
No, I was just going to tell everybody they're 1 hour sessions. They start at 4:00 in the afternoon through the week, and they start at 2 or 2:30 on Saturdays and go to like 8. So $5 for an hour of skating, and it's synthetic ice, y'all. It's not real ice, okay? Although it's cold enough, we could do real ice probably.
It's going to feel like it.
Yeah,
like it is real ice.
So
just don't look down.
Go ahead, Holly.
I don't like how snobby you get when you feel as though I cut you off.
Well, I want the show to flow well.
Because you constantly cut me off.
Because that's what I get to do. I'm the showrunner.
They have
your second fiddle.
They have strung lights up,
Nice.
So it's there's nice ambient lighting and there's Christmas music playing. It's dress warm. I was out there for like 5 minutes yesterday, and I thought my fingers was just going to freeze right off.
Well, we're going to be there Friday morning. Now, it's not open Friday morning, but we're going to broadcast the show from out there, and Holly's going to get out there and test out the ice for you. We're going to put her out there on them skates.
Well,
if you fall, it's less weight and gravity to go to the ground. If I fall, here's the deal. If I get hurt, who's going to run things around here? Okay? We proved yesterday we can make it without you for a day. But if I get hurt, we can't
you
go
can
on.
Make it without me for longer than a day, buddy.
And that's why you're going to skate. Because if you fall and get hurt, it's okay.
I just may be like, whoops, I've fallen on my ankle.
Well, it continues through the 22nd, and I'm tired of the complaints of ain't never nothing new around here for kids. There is a skating rink outdoors. It's $5.
Right.
So get down. I mean, I guess I get so irritated when I see that online. Somebody needs to go invest their money and open up an entertainment center for the kids, but y'all won't go to this $5 little skating rink down here. Like, why don't you prove that it's there's some demand for that? Huh?
I get there was probably there's a lot going on through the week, and it's a little harder.
I expect it to be busy this weekend.
Yeah, but if you don't want to go because you're worried about it being packed and you want to kind of enjoy it with a lighter crowd, I suggest you go during the week.
Well, today's going to be pretty good weather to go. Like the high today is 51. So if you go in there at the 4:00 session or the 5:30 session, it's not, it's obviously going to get chilly as the sun's going down, but it's not super cold.
It makes for some cute pictures.
Yeah. Well, take the kids down there, let them have some fun. See if they like it, all that good stuff.
I was walking out there, and they've got Christmas trees lining the halls at the rec center.
Okay.
And they also had a bench in there with a backdrop.
What'd you call me?
For photos. And I was walking by, and I almost stopped and sat on that bench and took a selfie. And I was like, why
what are you doing, Holly?
Why would I even want to? What would I do with that picture?
She has a problem when it comes to photos.
I love taking pictures.
She wants to take pictures.
Yeah. Anywho,
how many pictures are in your camera roll? That's a fun little game we play sometimes.
On my cell?
On your phone, yeah.
Let's see here.
Uh-oh. We put that on Facebook one day, and people really responded to that. Somebody had
I have 87,000.
87,000 photos on her photo roll on the phone.
And I don't want this to sound creepy, but probably 50,000 of them are of your children.
Oh, I got 14,600.
I beat you.
What?
I beat
yours
you.
is more than mine?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
By how much?
How many did you have?
87. By 3 times as much?
Yeah, I mean, whatever, 80 to 72,000 more, 71,000 more, something like that. All right, it's time to do other things. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Imcellar treatments can solve urinary incontinence. If you have urinary incontinence, skating may be a problem for you, but get that treated with non-invasive in-office treatments. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester.
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams.
Oh. Cliff said, yeah, that sounded creepy anyway.
Huh?
Cliff said, yeah, that sounded creepy. All Holly needs is a white van. We'll get you a white
3
van to drive
photos.
around. Just,
Written
I'll
on
take
the
your
side.
picture.
Come to my
That
van.
smoker's laugh. That sounded cute, though. It was like Phoebe.
No.
She said,
I'm drawing a line there at making fun of my laugh.
I love your laugh.
No,
I love it.
no, that's like that's off limits. I had an ex-boyfriend tell me one time that I looked like I was in pain when I was laughing.
Well, I didn't say that.
And you know why it bothered me so much? Because I feel like laughing is one of the peaks of joy in someone's life. If someone is sincerely laughing at something, they are
Happy.
Yeah, they just.
Well, I'm here to take away your happy.
Yeah, and when you criticize the thing that they're doing, I just feel like that's a real drop.
I never have said anything about your laugh. You always like, I hate my laugh. I'm like, I love it. I put it in the commercials. I love it.
What did you just say about it?
You're sick, so you got that. You got a fluid lung laugh going on right now. What's the temperature over there?
Are you cold?
I'm chilly, but I mean, you can't do anything about it, Holly.
No, I know. I'm just going to point this more your way.
What is the temperature?
I don't know. 66. What does it matter?
Because I asked. I want to know what it's warmed up to.
66.
Well, that's better. Because it was 63 when I walked in here this morning. Our heat continues to be broken. Everybody's like, why didn't you just answer the question, Holly? He didn't ask you to move the heater. He asked the temperature. Nobody said that, but
Yeah, I was like, no one typed that quick.
I projected that out. Our heat's still broken here at the station. It is chilly. Matter of fact, I'll be working from home office today. It's too cold here for me to tough it out. Sorry. Also, I've worked 30 hours so far this week, so I'll probably be working from home office today. If you count Sunday.
Led by Dr. Carmine, their team specializes in both implant and full mouth restoration.
I'm glad you're back today.
On cosmetic dentistry and smile makeovers.
I'm more comfortable with you over there than Billy. Sometimes I make my "that's what she said" jokes, and he didn't laugh.
Billy's a professional, though.
Yeah, and also a preacher. So
yeah,
I wonder if his congregation may have been watching him.
Yeah,
he did ring the bell though.
Yeah, but it wasn't for "that's what she."
No, it was.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't hear what was said before that.
Yeah, it was a "that's what she said" thing. But he had a couple. I had a couple of good ones yesterday. Morning, Trey. Hello. What are we talking about here, Holly?
Me, I guess.
You?
That sounds.
We talk about my blown up board.
I don't want to talk about that. No one wants to hear. Josh's board broke last night.
I'm proud of myself.
We'll talk about it.
No.
No, we're going to talk about
No,
it.
we're talking about you.
Nope.
And our broken heat. Everything's breaking around here.
That's why I didn't want to get on. Because it's going to put you in a mood.
I'm already in a mood.
No, you were fine. You're so mental.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
On the radio morning show here until 8:30, broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios on Oakdale Street. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Broadcasting from the heatless Unity Medical Center studios. Our heat continues to be out here. It is quite the adventure with all my space heaters around here. Just trying to get us through. They're away from all the drapes and any flammable things.
Josh is tore up about these heaters, y'all.
I don't like them.
It's not that he don't like them. It's just he's constantly talking about them and worried about if they're heating enough. And when he's not here, he's like, I hope they're on. Maybe I'll just swing by and make sure they're on. You know, he's very obsessed about these heaters right now.
Listen, we can't heat the whole, it's a big building. It's like 2,400 square feet once you go through the whole thing. And so we can't heat the whole building. And it's also old. So it's all little individualized rooms and whatnot. So I just want the studio and the production room heated because we do have to work. We do have things to do. So I've got 2 little heaters in these rooms to make it bearable. But I walked in this morning and the rest of the building is 52. That's the coldest it's been. Like it was 61 and then it was 58 and then now it's 52. So we're having a hard time keeping up through the rest of the building. And I'm just concerned about things like my water pipes. You know,
not at 52.
No, but as it continues to go down, I am concerned. The low Thursday night is 13. So I'm really hoping they get this fixed by Thursday. I'm also contemplating just not fixing it and just not running heat all winter and just seeing how much money I can save.
No. On top of the heat being broke here, yesterday, right before Josh goes on to broadcast basketball, I guess the board blew up.
Yeah, last night, you know, I'm in a pretty decent mood. We do a sound check,
which is rare.
Yeah. Thanks, Holly. We do a sound check. We had basketball last night at home. We go on the air at 5:45. We sound check at 5:30. Everything's good. Great. I'm in a good mood. Sound check sounds good. All right. I'm going to go over here and talk to somebody, come back, sit down. I get a phone call from the young gentleman that I have here at the station who's running kind of the
called a board
guy.
operator.
He's our board operator. And he calls and he goes, okay, so I touched the board and it shocked me. And then it lit up and then it went whoa, whoa, whoa. And then everything went off the air. And my exact reaction was one of I just kind of sat there. And I look like Clark Griswold right before he got dipped into that.
It's good.
Yeah, right before he dipped into that eggnog. It's good. Okay, I'm fine. And so I was like, okay. And then my first inclination is to be like, what'd you do?
Yeah,
but I knew he didn't do anything. I didn't think, but then I was like, but maybe he did do something. What's he got in there? What's he took into my studio that's not supposed to be in there?
Do you think he poured water on it?
Yeah, or something. So I didn't, but then I'm like, I guess we've had issues with that board before. We've sent it off to get it fixed twice, but it was during the summer, like during storms. And I'm like, it's 24 degrees and there's not a cloud in the sky. That should not happen. And we fixed that. We had some issues with some wiring. And anyway, we fixed that. So I didn't yell, Holly. I calmly, and I mean calmly, walked out the door to the car. Now, I believe your mom and dad said something to me, and I just walked right by them to my car. I didn't want to speak to anybody. I'm like,
just
okay.
Know that Josh is consistent with how he treats people. If you ever think that he's rude,
I didn't want to. I was just like,
just know he's consistent.
I was afraid of what would come out of my mouth if I stopped to talk. So I was just like, I need to go fix this. I knew what it was, and I was like, I think I have a backup board there. It's fine. It's fine. So I get to the station. I left the school at 5:45. I got here, got the backup board, set it on top of this one, rearranged the cords, and had Steer, who was there to call the game with me. I had him on the air at 6, right at tip-off.
Didn't miss nothing.
Didn't miss nothing. I bled all over the board here.
Because
and
you
my
had
shirt-
to use something
I had to
sharp.
use scissors to open the box and apparently sliced my hand
You
open.
and Billy were just talking about how you can't have sharp things yesterday because y'all were showing each other battle scars from the sharp things.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know I'd done it, but I was working on the newborn. I looked down and there's red drops everywhere. I'm like, that's weird. And I look in my hand, it's got blood everywhere on it. And I look, it's all over my shirt. I stayed calm. I didn't get mad. I'm like, okay. But when I walked in, that board smelled like it had been lit on fire. Something. And I found, I get my engineer and I put it together. We get the steer on the air. I calmly walk back to my truck, get in, drive away, and go back and broadcast the rest of the game once I get to the school. But I got a hold of my engineer and he said, it sounded like static. And I'm like, I'm sorry, static? He said, yeah. I said, static can blow up a multi-$1,000 board. And he was like, no, it's not supposed to. But that's what happened. I was like, so then I'm sitting there freaking out. I'm like, well, what if it does it again? I don't have another, I don't have another board here. I've got this one and that is it.
Do they make an anti-static machine? Can I plug something into an outlet somewhere?
I don't know. So, but
I had a missed call from Josh at 5:45, which is rare because he's usually trying to.
We go on the air at 5:45.
Yeah.
For basketball.
And I was like, wow, something's wrong. I hadn't got to the gym yet. I was like, something's wrong. And he responded to that. I said, I don't know.
You sent me a text that said nothing's on the radio.
Oh yeah.
Because when that happened, it zapped all the sound.
Because when when you called me and I called you back, you didn't answer, and so I was like, I wonder if something's wrong. I turned the radio on, and there was nothing, and I was like, maybe he doesn't know. And I would never assume that he knows, because I don't want him. I don't want to assume.
No, because later I'll be like, why didn't you tell me?
So I sent him a text. I said, nothing on the radio. He said, I know. I said, do you need me to go to the radio station? I was going to just make a little detour and swing by if you needed me to do something here. He said, I'm here. And then when you said that you were at the radio station at 5:50?
Yeah.
My heart sank. My stomach sank.
I don't
oh my God, this is not going to be good.
No, I don't miss ball games or anything.
Because Josh is very, when it comes to broadcasting, he's very like OCD and very organized. You know, he's got to click his pen 3 times before we start, and he wants everything where he wants.
I'm a little bit on the spectrum, probably.
He just wants to do a good job. And I think, like surprise issues,
I don't handle them well.
He just, because he tries to plan for everything. He's got backup for backups, and he tries. So when something happens that gets through the crack of what he is, he just loses it.
But I didn't lose it yesterday.
He didn't. He was fine. And I started to go over to Steer because I beat you to the gym, and I started to go over to Steer and say, how bad is he? What kind of mood? But Steer obviously was broadcasting. I couldn't talk to him at that point. So I didn't even see you come into the gym. But after I saw you at the table, I was like, I'm going to go set my stuff over here by him, maybe pat him on the back, just kind of get a feel for the mood. And he was, you handled that superbly.
But it could have been worse, right? I could have not had a backup board here. It could have been something else.
Could have been worse.
I was able to walk in and fix it. We were able to get on the air in time. Obviously it wasn't ideal the way to do it. We also had Raider TV last night, so we were able to get on the air, at least through Facebook. And then we got the radio going a little bit later. So we managed to make it work. I'm just I don't like things to be unsettled. So I'm a little irritated about, Trey said, surely that's not static frying. I know that's exactly my thoughts, but that's after what the guy told me, the kid told me, and then telling the board operator and his explanation back, that sounds about right. He went to touch it and hit spark. And he said that it will cause, a static shock will cause a board to kind of maybe light up real quick, and be like, oh, but it should fix itself. It should not burn up. So And then he proceeded to tell me how my board is garbage and I needed a better brand.
Well,
So I'll be buying a new one.
I'm glad that your mood was not, just in the garbage all night.
Yeah, no, that was good. I was reading comments over here.
Thanks for joining me.
Trey said this isn't a good argument for your early game arrivals. I think it is a good argument. I got to get there and make sure everything's working right. Have time to prepare.
But it's
people over on the cameras are concerned we're going to burn the building down with our space heaters. There's no shag carpet here.
Oh, no, that would be terrible. I sure hope that doesn't happen.
Holly, you can't joke like that. The insurance company, well, I'm sure will play this in court.
I just said how awful it would be.
We are not burning anything down, nor do we want to. Okay?
No, we don't.
Stop that. It's all fun and games. No, hopefully we'll get that heater situation fixed soon. Okay. Past top of the hour, we've established that my temper has gotten better. Now look, if this one blows up in the middle of the show, you're going to see me lose my mind.
Yeah, you really will look like Clark Griswold.
Yeah. I want the CEO of Arrakis Systems right here in this building. All right, we got more morning show. We got Stupid Silly Stat when we come back. We'll let you know what's happening at Prater's Day. It's Wednesday, so that means Meatloaf Day. What?
Oh, man. One of our friends said they thought you ate beans is why you wasn't.
I had to leave.
Because you were there and then you weren't.
What happened to Josh? He's not at the broadcast table.
Must have got into them. Because I think we did tell them your stomach has been tore up when you eat beans lately.
You can't tell. You said it in a way that was so incorrect. She said it. she just walks up to her friends and goes, Josh can't even eat beans. like I had been just flatulating all over the house. And that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. What she was she wanted to make chili, and I can't eat chili, not because
I was trying to figure out what to make for dinner. That
I couldn't. I was.
Kill you.
I cut her mic off. So she wanted to make chili, and I can't eat chili, not because.
But I like it.
Not because. Yes, because the beans we think upset my stomach, but not because it makes me just run around just flatulating all over the place. It's because it makes me feel so bloated and heavy and bad.
Josh is worried that somebody's going to think he pooted.
Don't
think it, y'all, because he sure don't, ever.
Can't believe you used a word like that on this radio station. I want Billy back.
Oh.
So anyway, no, I didn't have beans. I just had to deal with an emergency issue, and I made it back. All right, we got more morning show. We're here until 8:30. We'll play Stupid Silly Stat. We'll come back. Holly's got the Prater's menu. We'll talk about that next as well. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, no.
The logo on my shirt is Lipscomb. Somebody asked about Lipscomb. Who asked that?
Maybe we can swap that for a commercial out for the one where you play that where that Dennis had his finger in my mouth. I hate that one. It makes me sound so I don't know.
It's my favorite one, actually.
I don't like that one. Instead, let's put the one where it talks about you can't eat beans on there. With my smoker's laugh.
I ain't saying nothing about that. All right. Beans, good for your heart.
Beans, good for your heart.
That's what Jessica's singing over here.
The more you eat, the more you don't. If you're Josh.
Y'all can all just kiss it. Like that Garth Brooks song. He's beanless. Yes. Cliff wants to know if you licked the board. Yeah, Holly.
When I heard you tell Billy the corn cob story, I sound like an idiot. I was listening to the story as if I had heard it, was hearing it for the first time.
Tracy, I don't know how you eat beans. That texture. I like beans.
I don't eat a lot of beans. I like boiled peanuts, and they have the texture of a bean. And I'll eat dark red kidney beans in my chili, but
Tiffany said, "I'm glad it wasn't me that broke that board." Yeah, no, I would have lost it. I would have definitely thought that Tiffany did something wrong. She can't handle technology or anything.
Me either.
Anytime she's around something, it doesn't work right later. So
if I had been here and that happened, I'd have gotten my car and just left. I don't know where I would have went, but I'd have just kept driving until I ran out of gas. I wouldn't even have told you. Speaking of, have y'all heard? Y'all been seeing this story about the Hawaiian lady
all right, who just disappeared?
Left? She had a flight into California, was supposed to get a connecting flight to New York for a job that she was taking out there. I think she was a photographer or something. Anywho, she never made it to her flight. Come up missing. There was some vague, cryptic messages, text messages to her parents, and then she just disappears. Well, her poor old daddy was worried to death, flew out there, was putting up flyers for 2 weeks, couldn't find her. I guess that the devastation and heartbreak he felt thinking his daughter was just gone, he commits suicide in the airport parking lot. Come to find out, she just walked into Mexico on her own.
Yeah, they said she's authorities say she's voluntarily missing. Now they've not spoken to her, but they're based on what they've been able to see.
They have her on video.
They don't feel like she has been forced to her. She
all
just
by herself.
left.
No one is like, get across the border.
Did you hear about the crackhead who bought guns illegally, never paid his taxes, and then got a pardon?
Oh, I've heard this one.
Yeah. Also owes $300,000 in back rent.
Yeah.
Apparently. I don't want to pay my taxes this year, and I'm just going to cite case law. Hunter didn't pay.
We bought this land, and we paid for it.
And the taxes on it.
But every year, I got to pay rent for my land.
Right. This guy don't pay for nothing. So he tried to pay try to pay rent with his artwork. Here, take my art. I don't want your art. I want cash. I just don't know how you get away with that. Like our taxes are $1 off, and we get a nasty letter. You underpaid by 38 cents.
On Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube to watch the show.
Thunder Radio morning show across the top of the hour, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Chilly start out there today. Hey, Holly, what's for lunch over at Prater's Barbecue?
It is Wednesday, and that means
it is Wednesday, isn't it, Holly? Why don't I talk and delay while I get the right thing pulled up? Go ahead.
So they have meatloaf.
What?
Hey, Ma, can we get some meatloaf? The
Smooth.
meatloaf. We want it now.
Very elegant.
The meatloaf.
Pork loin over dressing, smoked pulled pork. Potatoes with brown gravy, they're mashed. Pinto beans, green peas, squash, pasta salad, coleslaw, and side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink and bread, and the serving sizes are plentiful.
Yes.
Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway. Get all that for $9.99. Did I say that?
Well, you said it again.
All right.
You can get it to go, too. All right, let's play games. Get your phones ready. 728-1320. It's time for the Stupid Silly Stamp.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Him, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat wrapped up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. It's time to hit the road for the holidays. Make sure your vehicle's ready to go. New tires, alignments, all the things that you need to kind of check off the list. Freedom Automotive can do those things for you. Custom exhaust as well. They're at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. Hey, they'll put brakes on your vehicle. Billy was telling us yesterday he just got some new brakes on his car at Freedom Automotive. You need brakes for that trip too. 515 Hillsborough Boulevard, right in front of College Street Elementary School. Freedom Automotive. Holly?
20% of people will leave the house today with this and never use it. 20% of the people who leave the house today with this will never use it. %20 of the people that leave their house today with this will never use it.
728-1320, 728-3526. Have we got any Thunder Radio glasses left? Or are we out of those?
That's a good one. I don't know, buddy. I could go run and look right fast.
Why don't you go look? I was going to give away a glass today. I was feeling generous. I'll let you know what you're going to win in a minute. Morning, show.
My wife accuses me of not using my brain.
Not using your brain. That's not it, though. Not using the brain. 20% of people will leave the house today with this and never use it. What is it? Morning, show.
Umbrella?
Umbrella. Good guess. Not it, though.
Umbrella's a great guess.
Now, Jessica guessed umbrella. Amber said coat. And if it's a middle school kid, then 99% of them will leave with a coat and not use it. I do have a Thunder Radio glass. What is that? Probably a 10 ounce?
I don't know, buddy.
12 ounce? Nice glass with the Thunder Radio logo on it.
These are thick too.
Oh,
I
no,
like.
they're nice.
I took some home and I use them for as part of my dishes because
Yeah.
they're thick.
No, that's a good gift right there. That's a good little.
I think they call them a pub glass.
Yeah. Well, we have one here for you, Thunder Radio style. So no T-shirt today, no coffee for this one. A nice Thunder Radio glass you could take home and use every day and think about your favorite morning show team. Morning show.
Planner?
What'd you say?
Planner?
Not it.
Good
Planner.
guess.
Planner. I thought she said planter. Like what's a planter? Planner.
Emotional support cactus.
Both wrong. Morning show.
Eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses. Good try, but no. When our girl one was in second grade, she intentionally failed the eye test because she wanted to look like, I don't know, some Liv and Maddie or iCarly or somebody wears glasses. And so she intentionally failed the eye test, so she would have to get glasses. I was very mad at her.
We were very poor then.
Yeah, and now we're just semi-poor.
And then there's nothing like having to buy an expensive pair of glasses for no good reason.
Yeah, I was very mad. 728-1320. 20% of people will leave the house today with this today, and then they won't use it. What is it? Morning show.
How about cash?
Great guess, but no.
Ooh, good guess.
Dana on the Carmine Family Dental Camera said their lunch. That's a good guess because sometimes I'll pack my lunch, take it, and
That
then
is a good guess.
I end up going to eat or something. Morning show.
Water bottle?
Water bottle. Good try, but no, not a water bottle.
Grocery bag.
Right answer wins one of our nice Thunder Radio glasses, pub glass. Wrong answer is you get to call back and try again. Rachel Williams says chapstick. Wrong. Such a loser. You know, if you'll just wait for somebody else to get the right answer, you can call in a little bit. Morning show.
A book they're reading.
A book they're reading.
Oh,
Good
that's
try.
a good guess.
but
I
no.
could see that being around 20%.
Morning show.
Chatbot?
Checkbook.
Checkbook. Good try. No, not it though. 728-1320. 20% of people will leave the house with this today, and then they won't use it. When you get the answer to this, you're going to be like, makes sense. I left the house with this today. I don't know if I'm going to use it. There's a little hint for you. I mean, I don't know. If you know me well enough, that might help you. If you don't, then
Yeah, I think people know you for this. I think you're known for this, actually.
I don't think so. Morning show.
A jacket.
Good try, but no. Morning show.
Their phone.
Phone. Good try, but no. They're going to use their phone for the most part, right? Morning show.
A gym bag.
Gym bag. Yes, that is the right answer. Well done. Who we talking to?
This is Kevin.
All right. Good job. We got your Thunder Radio glass up here. Come pick it up anytime. Yeah. Gym bag. 20% of people will leave their house with a gym bag, and then they will not use it.
I think it was your hint.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Anybody knows me knows I like to work
didn't
out.
say that.
When you think of working out and gym bags, you think of Josh.
What's wrong with you? Why are you like that?
Why are you like that?
Like what?
You,
I didn't say those things.
You said.
I said I left the house today with this, and I don't know if I'm going to use it.
And
I
if
said
anybody knows me.
I did not say that. I said that hint may help you if you know me.
That's literally what I said.
No,
Just
it's
in
not
an
literally.
inverted order.
Literal means the exact same thing.
He could say the cat is black. And I could say, you said there's a black cat. And he's no, I didn't. I didn't say that.
That's different.
You're getting my words twisted. And I'm like, buddy.
No. It's not. No. Most people are going to agree with me here.
I heard you argue with the boy one the other day, and the boy one and I are similar in terms of
inability to say the words that they need to say.
Sometimes I know what I want to say, but I have a hard time finding the right words or verbalizing it. Morning show host is a good position for me.
Yeah, good spot.
I'm terrible with words, but so is the boy one.
Shannon said that's plumb near the same thing. It plumb cut his head off.
P-U-L-M.
B. Also incorrect.
But I heard Josh argue with the boy one, and it was just a slight difference in what the boy, like you could draw a conclusion, and that's what I feel like I have to do with him, and people should try and do with me is what is she trying to say?
The world's not going to draw conclusions for him. He's got to learn to communicate that
I feel like I've drawn a good enough picture.
What were we arguing about? Was it the time when he said he was going to work at night? And I was asking him if he was actually working at night because I was confused. He works at a golf course.
And he has worked.
But one time he worked at night and did a night tournament. And I said, when are you working this week? And he said, Friday night. And I was like, oh.
He meant Friday evening.
But that's Friday afternoon is what he meant because it gets dark at 4:35. Then he gets off work. So I thought he had like one of those night tournaments. I didn't know. I'm like, you work at night? He said, yeah. I said, oh.
It's dark by the time he gets to work sometimes. Yeah. Or it's not like, it feels like night to him.
Yeah, but he said Friday night. And I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't know what time do you get off? And he's like, normal time. I was like, so I was like, well, you got to clear that up, man. You got to.
Me, I knew. I was like, okay, he means this. And so but Josh and him got into like a.
I wouldn't get into it. I'm just
Friday night. Who's on first?
Cliff said 1% of pumpkins are plumb near. Yes.
Y'all don't forget anything.
No, they don't. This is morning show gold. Listening to.
Hey, I got a joke for y'all. It's a Christmas joke. Can I tell it right fast?
Yeah, tell it.
Wait a minute. Any minute now.
Also, with this new board, I can't play my Christmas trap. So I'm pretty upset about it.
Most people don't realize that Argentina is cold. You may not have known that. But it's bordering on chilly. Bump.
Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Hey, I want to tell you about Dirtworks. So I know it's December, it's cold, and Christmas is right here. You're not even thinking about spring, but look, we are 2 or 3 months away from the rainy season, right? February is like the rainiest. February, March, it don't stop raining usually. So now's the time to get your excavation work done. Dirtworks, come out there and they can rearrange your property, like rearranging your furniture. They can make that water run how it needs to. They can install drainage systems, make sure you don't have standing water running under your house or even sitting in your yard and causing mosquito issues. Now is the time. Do not wait till June to do this. Do it now. get it done. Then we got a beautiful, pretty yard come spring and summertime. Call it Dirtworks. They can do land clearing as well, driveways, really anything when it comes to excavation. 931-409-0782 for Dirtworks. 931-409-0782. Online at dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirt, WORX, the number 4, the letter U.com. Holly, do you have something here? Raising your hand, I assume.
Yeah. Name That Tune is next. It's Christmas theme, and I don't think none of y'all are going to get it. So stay tuned. And it's not I've never heard this song, but it is a Christmas song, and it was played over the radio.
Was it on Die Hard?
No,
because that would make it a Christmas song.
No.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market, Downtown.
The pumpkin conversation was probably the most wrong Holly's ever been.
Oh, is that Cliff?
No, it's Trey.
Trey, golly.
They ain't wrong.
Why does that piss me off so much?
I don't know. She blames it on me somehow. It's my fault that she doesn't know how it works. It's my fault. I raised her and taught her math. I didn't do that. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Jessica. You can just get over it. Hey, Jessica, why don't you, you're with College Street CPT, why don't you nudge my sister-in-law to take a picture with the cheerleaders with the donation that they got? Because I can't make it happen, but maybe you can. Hattie says Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. Y'all ever hear that Christmas song, My Wife Spends All My Money? Good tune.
Who said that?
Dr. Carmine.
Oh, funny.
That is funny.
I really dread when Josh sits down to do the budgeting at the end of the month for December.
I got to give her a budget. Even Camille thought I was watching a Christmas movie the other night at the end when it was playing some dumb song. Let it snow, isn't it? At the end. Yeah, she's just supposed to be in the picture. Make her take it again.
What?
She said she's got a picture of the cheerleaders. Ashley's just not in it. Yeah, I was like, I know. That's the whole point. She's supposed to be in it.
Do they have their new ones?
Yeah, they got the new ones.
In the picture?
I think so. But I want her there. I know they've already got the check, but I want her in it so we can make that more of a thing for the foundation. The Dream for We Foundation does a lot of things, and a lot of the things we can't or shouldn't publicize.
Yeah, because we're not gonna go tell everybody that we bought a kid contact.
Yeah. We might tell you that we did it, but we're not going to take a picture and do a presentation. We're just going to get the things that the kid needs or a ball glove or whatever.
So a lot of that goes unnoticed,
unpublished, and unnoticed, and people want to bitch that we're not doing enough. So when we bought the Dream for We Foundation bought pom-poms for the College Street cheerleaders, I'm like, well, we can
that's something
promote
that's
that.
That's a thing that we can say, hey, look.
And then I can't get my board members to show up and do anything. Oh, I know you appreciate it. This is a jab at Holly's sister.
Yeah, this is a total jab at Holly's sister.
Not the cheer team.
Not the cheer team.
Or the CPT.
Not
we
Jessica. We know who's slacking.
She knows the assignment. She's just not executing it. Talking about Holly's sister. So I'm going to go tell her I'm talking trash. She's going to get on here in a minute.
You got to post it?
Does Holly need some meds called in?
Who said that?
Dr. Carmine. Probably.
So listen.
I need some too. Some Percocets.
My favorite thing when I was in the emergency room, when folks would come in and act like they didn't know any of the drug names, and they were like, I'm allergic to everything except the one that starts with a D. And I'm like, Dilaudid. And they're like, yeah, that one. I'm allergic to everything else except Dilaudid.
Yeah. Well, I could see why. I got a hold of that one time. And
So Josh got hit in the face with a baseball, and he broke 5 bones, 4 or 5 bones right here, like right in his cheek.
5 bones in my sinuses and
he was in a lot. He swole up real big. He was in a lot of pain, so they gave him Dilaudid through an IV.
Yes.
And he doesn't.
I don't do drugs.
Pain. You give him a little Benadryl, and he's like, "Whoa, this has messed me up." But he said within seconds.
I mean, within literally 2 to 3, like they were still pushing it in.
And you felt relief.
Everything went away. I jumped on a cloud. I was like, oh.
I've never had it.
I was like, that's amazing. And it was. I mean, all the pain was gone. Like my whole side of my head hurt. It was gone. I was like, that's that right there. I can see how people get hooked on it. I can completely get it. Because then later I went to Vanderbilt and they were like, we saw you had Dilaudid. Would you like some more? I was like, yeah. And they were like, would you like it orally? And I was like, no.
He was like, put it
in the veins. Shoot it up. I don't want it orally. I want instant gratification.
I couldn't hit that bell harder. Golly. You got to post it? Did I ask that?
A Post-it?
Yeah, I need to write the name on it.
Perk you right up.
Yeah, that's what it did.
Talking about the Percocets. Well, that would work too.
Oh, that's right, Percocet. That's I don't even know what that is. Is that a pain pill?
The dentist gives that. I think Percocets quite a bit. Cliff said, now everybody starts going to Dr. Carmine. That's why to get that business up. I'll delete this thread so we don't have to use it in court later.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Comment of the day over on the cameras during the break. Y'all ever heard that Christmas song, My Wife Spends All My Money? Good tune.
Tis the season.
That is a good one. It is the season. All right. We've got games coming up in a minute. First, I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company. Hey, maybe a little breakfast at Common John Brewing Company is what you need.
I bet the heat's on over there.
A little breakfast burrito. I could work from there, huh?
Yeah.
I got the heat turned on. Get a breakfast burrito, some hot sauce. Oh, all right. Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway in Manchester. Gift cards are a great Christmas gift, and they got them over there. And Singo coming up tonight. Holly?
What?
Oh, it's named that tune. Well, I have to play it. So you got to tell people what we're doing.
We're playing Name That Tune. Josh has got a little snippet of a Christmas song. You're never going to get it. He's going to play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured it out, give us a call. 728-1320. Good luck. You're going to need it.
I'm going to play the 1, but I mean, I feel like we're probably going to get into the 3-second, at least for somebody to have a chance here. Got the Thunder Radio morning show or Thunder Radio t-shirt up for grabs and big time bragging rights because Holly claims that nobody can get this song.
Okay.
It sounds like Elvis, but it ain't.
It ain't? I thought it sounded like Elvis as well.
I wanted to go ahead and just say that because I was about to get somebody calling Blue Christmas or something. 728-1320. Name that tune. And you win bragging rights in a Thunder Radio shirt. And that's got a lot of Elvis to that sound in that 1-second clip.
So it's that same time frame.
Now let's go ahead and go to the 2-second clip. We're gonna have to get some more audio on this. And this is a Christmas song.
Yes, sir.
So you claim.
Look at the title of it.
Well, why is the first letter lowercase and the rest of
Caps Locks was on, and I typed it as if it weren't.
Gotcha. 3-second clip.
All righty.
All right, so
That's all
people-
you're getting.
So people on the cameras are getting the artist,
Okay.
but we don't have the name of the song yet.
What Mama don't know won't hurt her. There's a little hint.
Holly.
A little hint.
Well, that's a hint for the artist. It doesn't help you with the song name.
I mean, you can narrow it down once you figure out who sings it. Maybe you've heard him sing it.
Yeah. I could tell you it is not the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Not
And
Sublime.
it's not Sublime.
So I was so worried that I was going to pick a song that no one had ever heard. I called my mom and I was like, "Hey, have you ever heard this song?" And she was like, "I've heard a song similar to that called This, but that's in the chorus what she thought it was." And so I know that she's heard the song. She just didn't know the name of it.
Oh.
Wendy got it on the text line. I'm impressed.
Wendy. Nice. Showing her age.
That's not. Oh, I hope she.
It's always good to have a little backhanded compliment, you know.
You're psychotic.
I shouldn't be hating on Wendy. She hooked me up with some pretzel salad
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving. Shout out to Wendy and Audrey for making me some sweets.
How long they been doing that now? Like 4 or 5 years?
This is the 5th year
Okay.
that they have brought us pretzel salad. Audrey, and she played at Westwood, then she plays basketball at the high school. Dove on the floor like a WWE wrestler last night to get a ball, and but during Thanksgiving, always makes me pretzel salad. And
for
the best
me,
part
it was
about working with the athletes.
the dive.
Yeah.
was impressive, but her throwing it while she was like bent like a contortion. So I was videoing at that time.
Oh, did you get that?
When it happened, I dropped my phone a touch and I was watching.
Professional.
And then I picked my phone and I caught the pass, but I didn't get the fall.
Oh, well, it's on
or the dive.
It's on video somewhere. We still don't have an answer for today's Name That Tune. We a correct or a proper answer. We have to get it on the phone. 728-1320. Last chance here. I need the name and the artist. You made it too difficult today, Holly. To be fair, Holly called her shot. She walked up in here and said, "Y'all ain't getting it today."
No, it's just you guys get it on the one too much. I don't like that. It makes me feel like I lose. So
it's all about the listener.
Today
Holly.
I'm winning.
It's not all about you. Morning show.
Hey, Josh, is it Pretty Paper, Roy Orbison?
It is Pretty Paper, Roy Orbison. Who are we talking to?
This is Philip Chester again.
Good job, Philip.
I'll allow it. Philip was a winner yesterday, but nobody else wanted to play, so I'll allow
That's what I was wondering. I was holding off.
Do you like that song?
It's been a long time since I've heard it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He spotted it though. Good job, Philip. Thanks for playing. We appreciate you listening.
No problem at all, guys. Appreciate you all.
And appreciate you. Yes. Pretty Paper.
Pretty paper, pretty ribbon.
My mom thought the name of it was Pretty Ribbon.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I have never heard that.
I never heard it either.
Morning show.
Roy Orbison, Pretty Paper.
Oh, you got it, but you what's your name?
It's Dr. Carmine.
Dr. Carmine. Oh man, you just missed it. What's his name? Philip beat you to it.
Do you know?
Okay, gotcha.
You know that song?
Do
Josh?
you know that song well?
I've heard it several times. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just a little bit out of my wheelhouse. I didn't know that one at all.
Good guess.
Thanks for playing.
I typed. I put his name down on the Facebook feed when it first came out because that voice you can recognize really anywhere.
Yeah. Now, real while we got you on the phone, why don't you go ahead and sing us your favorite Christmas song? My wife spends all my money.
Yeah, it's a great one. I don't know if it's number one on iTunes right now. So yeah, you guys just need to go down there or go to there and download it. It's on Spotify, Pandora, and it's a huge Christmas hit right now.
Okay, well, I'm going to see if I can get ChatGPT to write that for me. See if we can.
Oh, that would be great. You should.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one, man. We appreciate you.
See ya.
Amy says that so Willie Nelson wrote that song. He wrote Pretty Paper, and then Roy Orbison recorded it, but then Willie came back and recorded his own version. When our friend Amy says that Bubba does a mean Willie Nelson version of that song. We'll have to get him to do that.
During the break, I'm going to work on this My Wife Spent All My Money song. And to see just what I can come up with. We got Wednesday's Worst Criminals coming up. Birthdays a little bit later as well. Let's get you a weather forecast. It's cold, man. I hate cold weather. 27 degrees. Headed for a high of 51, though. So we'll take that. And then tomorrow, we will be much cooler. I think in the 30s for your high, down to 13 tomorrow night. It's the coldest night of the year coming up. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique, where they've got all the good deals. They got something different every day over there from now until Christmas. They have all kind of different sales, different percentage off, scratch off this, and, just different. And they've added, they're kind of known for their women's selection, but they've added men's and children's clothing and selections as well at Wisteria Hill. So stop by and see them in the Woodland Shopping Plaza, 205 South Woodland Street. Holly, what are you doing?
I didn't mean to do that.
You didn't mean to pull up your phone and play a video? Because it looks like that's what you were doing.
I wasn't playing a video. I was reading a news story.
Oh, okay. Thunder Radio Morning Show here till 8:30.
At Coffee County Bank, we believe in better. That's why this fall we're offering brand new, better checking and savings accounts designed with you.
Did Hunter Biden really make artwork with his own feces?
Who said that?
Dr. Crummy.
Coffee County Bank account.
And then I was reading the story, and that's what the guy said.
That's local banking.
I'm like, is he being sarcastic?
Nothing better.
Or did he do that? We'll see this canvas with my crap on it.
Sell this crap.
This is worth $300,000. How narcissistic do you have to be?
Listen to this news story. Missing grandmother swallowed by a sinkhole looking for her cat. So I don't think she made it.
Oh, no, that's not funny then.
Yeah. So a grandmother looking for her lost cat fell into a sinkhole that had recently opened up above a coal mine.
Well, if you're near, that makes a little more sense.
So there was no sound, so they lowered a camera to try and see if they could hear anything. Couldn't see. They lowered it more, and they ended up seeing a shoe.
Oh, that's sad. That is sad.
They think that it opened up with her standing on top of it.
Mm. That's scary to be standing on the earth and the earth open up and swallow you whole. Like, I don't like that. Everybody's posting their Christmas songs now. I've got this on ChatGPT here.
Yeah, that was a depressing story.
I'm gonna wait till the next segment to read this. Dude, it's pretty good.
What is the one where they'll sing it? They'll.
I mean, there's different. I think you gotta pay for that.
Well, let's not do that.
Well, you already spent all my money, according to the song. They tried to pay a $300 back rent with art painted with his feces. Unreal. Solid. I guess he was out of brown. I'm out. Crackheads like to play in that.
Wait,
he huffs some wasp spray. Like they like to do that.
What is it? He may have been out of the Browns, but we know he had plenty of. Is it the Colombian white, or is it the?
I don't know. You ventured off into an area.
No. What is it that Robert California says that it tears him up?
Oh, I don't remember. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember.
I'm talking about cocaine.
Yeah. Booger sugar.
What did I say? Colombian
white?
Or am I thinking about coffee?
Tracy, what can brown do for you? Yes. Kate's posting lyrics to the song.
Is it Cuban?
I do not know, Holly. I'm glad you're back today, though. I've enjoyed having you on the show. Not that I didn't enjoy having Billy around.
Billy did great.
Code Brown. I don't know. What?
Yeah. Colombian White.
I need some instrumental Christmas music to play with this song.
So I had this cough that began, and it's not that necessarily that I feel bad, but the night before last, I just coughed so much I didn't sleep good. That's why I was out yesterday.
Yeah.
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio morning show. Hello to you, everybody. Been a fun day so far. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Sculpt Neo treatments can give you the six-pack of abs you've always wanted. What a great Christmas present. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
I've got some lyrics here to My Wife Spends All My Money. And the name of the song is My Wife Spends All My Money, parentheses, Merry Christmas to Me. Are you ready for this?
Ready.
Here we go. It started with the tree, then the lights on the roof. She said, just a few things, honey. Don't be a Scrooge. But the credit card's crying, the bank account's thin. She's out decking the halls, and I'm stuck at home again. Here's the pre-chorus. Every package on the porch, every trip to the store, she swears it's the best, but then she's back for more. She swears it's the last, but then she's back for more. Oh, my wife spends all my money. Ho, ho, ho. From the stockings to the tinsel, it's a holiday show. She got Amazon on speed dial and Target on the line. Merry Christmas to her, but my wallet's not fine. It's pretty good.
Who can sing this for us?
Verse 2.
Robbie Monahan?
Somebody, I need a country theme with a guitar. Somebody come sing this.
Please?
We'll record it. She bought new pajamas for the dog and the cat. Then she said we need matching sweaters. Imagine that. The neighbors got gift cards. The mailman did too. I'm just hoping Santa leaves me $1 or two. The pajamas for the dog and the cat is pretty good. Every swipe of her card feels like sleigh bells of doom while I'm dreaming of Christmas in the living room. Oh, of course. Oh, my wife spends all my money. Ho, ho, ho. She's a holiday hurricane. Just watch her go. Wrapping papers and ribbons. And big fake tree. It's Christmas for her, but not for me. She says it's the season of giving and cheer, but I'm just praying we don't overdraft this year. She's got the spirit. I've got the debt. And the only thing I'm unwrapping is regrets.
Golly, Chat GPT.
No, I wrote that.
Is that was phenomenal.
Yeah, holiday hurricane.
It was accurate.
Yeah. The dogs and the cats got a sweater,
pajamas,
and we need matching sweaters. Imagine that. That's pretty good. All right, Wednesday's Worst Criminals. I can't play the music because of the board situation. So, Bad Boys, what's she gonna do? All right, Holly. Hunter Biden. There we go. That's good.
I was just informed that today's Wednesday's Worst Criminal, Hunter Biden. Why did I say it like that?
What?
I have just been informed that today's Wednesday's Worst Criminal, Hunter Biden.
Gotcha. All right. That's better.
Is trying to pay back rent with a poop painting.
Yeah, poop painting. Mm-hmm.
I knew that he offered his art as payment for his $300,000 back rent, but I didn't know he was painting with poop. That's like what the monkeys at the zoo do, right?
Yeah.
They play in their poop.
Yeah.
Also,
but to be fair, he's not a criminal anymore. He's been pardoned for everything he might have ever done, ever.
Right.
We're not talking about what he actually did. We're talking about all the things he did y'all don't know about yet.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part is.
Yeah, it went back to
2014. He said, well, we're going to pardon Hunter from not paying his taxes and buying that gun that he's not supposed to have. He's pardoned, but also if you go back to 2014, there were some shady dealings in there.
Yeah.
And he gets a pass. I want one of those. And now all the people on the left are the party of family values. Well, you would do the same thing for your son. It's all about family, not politics.
I think that he did it for his son is not what people are. It is what people are irritated about. It's the fact that he said no, he wouldn't.
Yeah, but you knew that was coming.
He lied, and why not?
I think it should be a good lesson to everybody. Politicians lie. That's what they do. All of them. Some of them are better at it than others. And Joe Biden is not a great liar. He's pretty transparent.
I sure hope.
And knew he was going to do that before he left office.
I sure hope folks show up for our next local election.
Right.
The turnout for around here was not the best.
No, I don't know why. I don't know why. And I'm sorry if I if I sound ignorant here, but I really wish that we could get the local elections on the same ticket as the federal elections. I feel like, the turnout obviously would be better, but then you may have a lot more uninformed people voting because they may just show up to vote for president, but like, oh yeah, I need to pick an alderman, and they'll just slap a name down. Morning show.
Good morning, sir. Is Sloppy Southbound?
No, you an hour early.
Oh, I missed it again.
No.
I got to set my clocks again.
No, you're an hour.
Morning on the morning show. What are you discussing today?
Well, right now we're talking about politics.
Oh, Lord, don't get me started. My wife whooped me if I talk about politics.
Yeah, well, we're talking about pardons and politics, and my wife's spending all my Christmas money.
Well, yeah, I can relate to all those subjects.
Well, call me back.
Politics are doing better.
They are doing better.
Without spending out of money, so things are get back to normal. So have a good day.
Well, call me back in about 45 minutes, okay?
All right, bye-bye.
Say bye. Yes. Shannon wants to know if that was scratch and sniff art.
Do you remember those stickers in second grade?
Love scratch and sniff Snickers, buddy. I'm like, man, this smells just like strawberry. Smell it.
Yeah.
Smell that. Everybody just smelling stickers.
You think of a sticker. It's just a sticky piece of paper with a pretty print on the front. But growing up, a little smiley face sticker, that was like, yeah, I got a sticker.
Right?
It's a big deal.
Yeah, I got a sticker. Or when the teacher would draw a smiley face on the thing, or like a good job. I'm like, yeah, I did good.
I liked in class when we would review, like for a test, and if you got answer right, they throw you a piece of candy. And I really had a thing for Jolly Ranchers around 7th grade. I was
love Jolly Ranchers.
But I would eat it, and a Jolly Rancher is the exact shape of your esophagus.
Yeah, I know.
It's
and you're sitting there sucking on that candy.
Right.
Like you're trying to get and you accidentally suck it down the windpipe. I've done that before.
And
like,
it's the perfect shape to get hung up. And then you got to do that thing and shoot it back out. What?
Nothing.
Speaking of, you guys, yesterday Josh was out of the office, and I needed to be here to record a commercial for
Manchester
Funeral Home. So they come in and shut up, golly.
I didn't know what happened.
And I've been battling this little tickly cough. So as we were preparing to record, they were kind of getting together what they wanted to say. They had a question. And I said, you know what? Let me call Josh. And as I'm dialing, I
wasn't here. I was somewhere where I don't get a great signal.
I put a cough drop in my mouth, and because I didn't want to be in the room with them and just start coughing. Well, about the time Josh answers, have you ever had like a coughing fit where you get something hung in your throat, or maybe some
I think everybody's probably had one of those
fluid that goes down the wrong pipe, and you just start coughing and cough, and no amount of coughing will relieve the sensation. You just got it. and it's violent coughing. So I could tell one of those was coming, a coughing fit.
Yes.
And so I was trying to fight it back. I didn't, because it was one of those coughs where your tongue comes out to open the air.
Nobody wants to see
And
that.
then you're coughing so hard that you're actually drooling.
Never done that.
Yeah. And I knew that was coming. And so I got up and I was on the phone with you, and I didn't say anything to our company. I just left the room, and I made it about to as far as our kitchen before I let it all out. It was the worst.
She's on the phone. I thought she was dying. I feel like her trying to hold it in made this worse. I'm like, just cough.
And I know
she's
they
like-
heard me.
And
Up
she's
here.
going, and then she starts. I feel like she's crying on the phone. She's like, I hope they didn't hear me do this. And I'm like,
y'all,
you're
I was
coughing. It's a
coughing so
natural
bad,
sensation.
my glasses were in my way. I flung them off. I didn't know where they had even landed. I was on the floor, on all floors, just trying to cough up whatever it was that it was.
You might say you plumb near passed out.
So I've read books where people have described my lungs were screaming for air. I have never felt like what that feels like, except
I know the
for
kind of book she reads, so it's probably
Yes.
a different kind of screaming for air. I know what she's reading.
But
She's not reading nonfiction. I'm just telling you.
it felt like my lung had completely expressed all of my air, but it wouldn't suck it back in quick enough. Like they were literally screaming for air. It felt like someone took a balloon and just sucked all the air out of it. That's what my lung felt like. And I couldn't hardly talk after I was done coughing. I couldn't hardly talk afterwards because I had coughed so much. It just I sounded. It was like this, and I had cried all my makeup off.
I know.
And
she's
my
like, "Oh,
face
they
was
didn't hear
red,
me
and
up
then
there."
but then I have to go in here and record a Christmas commercial. Lots of energy.
Funeral home people thought they was about to get some business. We're going to record their ad. They thought they was about to take
Yeah.
you with them. I got onto her because I'm like, it's worse because you tried to hold it in. She wouldn't cough.
I knew it was going to be
So
bad.
she held that in for, probably 15 seconds to get where she needed to go. And then it just violently came out. It's kind of like holding in vomit. It's going to come out and it's going to be more violent.
Messier.
And messier.
I feel like
Yeah.
it was going to. I probably made it worse trying to hold it in, but I couldn't. I didn't want to cough in that little room with those nice people.
I understand trying to get out of the room for sure. And they're not used to dealing with live people. I don't think.
But they were nice when I come back in. I was like, y'all, I am so sorry. I just had a coughing fit. Has that ever happened to y'all? And the guy was like, all the time. Happens all the time. And I was like, you're very nice, but
They just don't have a live audience to worry about. They start coughing usually.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
yeah. I see
that was
what I
a
did
good
there.
joke.
All right. We're near the top of the hour. Worst Criminal was interesting today. We've got birthdays coming up next on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Emsella Treatments. If you got urinary incontinence, all that coughing is going to leave more messes than you think. Get that fixed. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Non-invasive in-office treatments.
Looking for affordable, reliable auto repair? Look no further than Millie's Auto Repair in Man.
Brian said a lot of coughing at the funeral home. That's funny. Did you hear that?
Huh?
Brian said a lot of coughing at the funeral home. That's clever.
Oh, that's a good one.
I should. I got mad that I didn't think of that.
I know. I wish
like,
I'd have been
they're
watching.
used to coughing.
Yeah, you guys used to coffins at the funeral home.
Is it warmed up in here? 65. There you are.
I feel like that story did not come across as good as when it happened.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
That coffin birthday. Coffin birthday? That's not even nothing. What am I even talking about? That coffin story. I don't think it was as good as I had hoped. I didn't convey what I was trying to say. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Birthdays. Kiki.
Celebrity birthdays.
Yeah, some good ones yesterday. It was a little baby's birthday. Well, there was some good ones though yesterday. Some good birthdays.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. All right.
Who sent me a message?
Shoo.
Ooh.
I think Carter may be coming to record today at 8:30. You may have to do that.
Organic. Longing. I don't know how to say that. Do you drink that?
Jay.
What does this do? You got good
reviews. Carter is coming to record a Christmas message at 8:30. You'll have to do it while I do Swap and Shop in the cold room in there. I need to go get one of those wall fireplaces and put it out there so warm up the lobby.
Thanks, Robbie. And you guys can visit us at markpharmacy.com or give us a call at 728-1150.
Pool and Spa Depot's grand opening in Tullahoma and Black Friday sale. It's gonna be huge. Save thousands on next year's pool and swim in spring. 2 years, interest free. No interest. Wow! Hundreds of year-end closeout spas and hot tubs, jacuzzi, bullfrog, Celtic, and more. $9,000. 5-person luxury spas. Now from $49.99.
Mullen.
Scratch and dead spas from $29.99.
Mullen.
Buy next year's pool supplies now. Save huge.
Lung help.
Upgrade on our semi-in-ground pools from $79.99. Over 50 one-piece fiberglass pools. Smallest placing in 5 years. Get the health benefits of a cold plunge with juice.
I want to read more about it.
Don't miss this grand opening at Black Friday events at our new Tullahoma location, 1200 East Carroll Street.
Experience the revitalizing power and
What's for
cleanse your
breakfast today?
respiratory system. I didn't even know you could do that.
What is it?
Mullen drop.
Oh, yeah, I saw her. She said you needed that, but I didn't know how to pronounce it, so I didn't say it on the air.
It's Mullen, I think.
Yeah.
Happiness guaranteed.
You remember earlier when I said you need to record a Christmas ad at 8:30?
I heard you.
What? You want me to do it? You do Swap Shop?
No,
Oh.
but I asked you yesterday, would they have what they needed to say, and you said
they were working on it for weeks. Thunder Radio Morning Show birthday time 728-1320. Let's celebrate some birthdays today. Call yours in. At the end of the day, we draw for a slice of birthday pie. Yesterday's winner was Travis O'Kelly. He won because he was the only name on the list. I mean, no offense, Travis. Congratulations, but y'all got to give him some competition. Get your name on the list. We got more names today, though, on the list. At the end of the week, we draw for a birthday cake from the Manchester Food Lion. We also draw for some flowers from the Mossy Pot, a great florist in downtown Manchester. We draw for those amongst our anniversary people. So just go ahead and give us a call and get your names on the list. 728-1320. Here we go. Yes. Wednesday, December the 4th. Happy birthday. Jay West has a birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. 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 Happy birthday to Jay West. Also, Kiki Sherrill. Kayla Transu. Plus something blew up for a minute. Rebecca Koger, happy birthday to you. That's all the birthdays I got so far, but you can add yours to the list at 728-1320. Holly, celebrities? Missed you yesterday for this segment.
Yeah, Jelly Roll has a birthday today. Boy, he's doing well for himself. He turns 40 today.
Yeah, I like his country music better than his rap.
I had heard of Jelly Roll for a long time. I don't know that I had ever
He got a good singing voice.
heard a Jelly Roll song until recently.
Yeah.
But everybody's like, "Oh, you don't know Jelly Roll?" And then I see he's like winning awards and stuff.
His country music sounds better than his old rap, I think. Some of those rappers will surprise you with their ability to sing a song. Like Snoop Dogg, there was a video of him singing. Sounded really good.
You think it was auto-tuned?
No.
It wasn't?
It was a live performance. I guess it could have been,
they,
but it wasn't lip syncing.
They can't fix that.
Listen, it could have been, sure, but still better than I thought.
Jeff Bridges turns 75 today. Jay-Z turns 55.
Yeah.
And that's about all I got.
So I kind of lost it on Jay-Z and Beyonce a long time ago.
No.
I know they're very upset about it. Speaking of people who outkick their coverage.
Right?
Jay-Z.
If he was working at a taco cabeza and she come in, he couldn't pull her.
No, not even close.
He must have a great personality.
Yes.
He must have a great sense of humor.
He's very funny guy. Let's see. Trey said they handed out his early music on the street corners in Antioch.
Yeah. So
Jelly Roll.
This is going to make me sound dumb, but the first time I heard Jelly Roll's name,
I like to go eat a Jelly Roll.
Was around the same time I heard of a artist who I feel like is sort of local. They called him Big Smo. So I thought they were like
the same person.
Not the same person.
Like Luke Bryan and Blake Shelton.
Not the same person, but just similar in
status and stature.
Yes.
Okay. No.
And I don't know one Big Smo song either. I don't know.
We're past the top of the hour. Morning Show Overdrive, financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. Maybe it's time to lower that interest rate. Maybe you got in at a higher rate. They've come down some. You can talk to them about that. Maybe it's a cash out refinance you want to do. You want to do some projects around the house, or maybe you're just going to get into the first home. You need to, finance that, obviously, and you don't know what to do. They can walk you through the process. They're local. New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry at 1300 MacArthur Street in Manchester, across from Markham's. You can stop by and see them in person, or check out their website, newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. Tell them Thunder Radio sent you.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors.
Locally owned and operated.
Trey said Big Smo does a food truck now.
He lost a lot of weight.
Big Smo did?
Yeah. Now he's not Big Smo anymore.
He's not so big no more.
He's a little Smo. I know we didn't get into a lot of Wednesday's Worst Criminal.
We just did.
No, but Winona Judd's daughter was arrested for stealing a church van. She faces 3 counts of felony grand larceny, driving without a license, destruction of property with intent, failure to use headlights, setting in motion a vehicle with an intent to commit a crime. This is the 3rd time she's been arrested in recent months. Stop breaking the law. I can say the other word because we're not on the radio, but I won't because I'm a lady.
I need that to play.
She was arrested on in April for indecent exposure and soliciting prostitution. This is Winona Judd's daughter, by the way. I said that, but she's got a criminal history that dates back
I didn't know she had. I mean, I guess she.
2017.
How old is she?
When she pled guilty to manufacturing, delivering, selling, and possession of methamphetamine.
And speeding. Just speed. She stole a church van, Dana. Church van.
And a trailer. Is Winona still alive?
It's Naomi that died.
No, Naomi.
Winona died. Winona. Which one's the mom?
No, Winona and Naomi are sisters.
Oh.
I'm looking it up.
Which Judd died?
The Judds.
Naomi Judd. No. Naomi Judd died.
Naomi Judd didn't die, did she?
Naomi Judd died in 76.
That's the mama.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought the sisters sang together.
No.
But it's the mama and the daughter.
Mama and the daughter.
But the other sister's an actress.
I met Naomi Judd. She came to Manchester for a veterans thing.
Yeah, I remember when that
She was
happened.
very pleasant.
Winona, her daughter is 28. That's sad. She's got like a. She's got a. Wow. She's got one of like the Post Malone jelly roll tattoos above her eye.
I feel like face tats are never a great idea. Like,
Wish I could see what it says.
I don't think there are a lot of sober face tats. Or, you know what I mean? Now, maybe there's some.
Grace Kelly tattoo.
Dana said I sing with the Judds back in my music days. What has Dana not done? She's like
Dana
done everything. Winona and Ashley Judd.
Oh, it says for Ashley. It says forbidden, I think.
Forbidden.
From TDOT's website, make traffic.
I guess it says forbidden.
What's forbidden?
Her tattoo.
Oh. What about Alabama getting in the playoff at 11? What about that? That's some that 3-loss
Because I've been
Alabama.
seeing a bunch of memes about Alabama not getting into the playoff.
Well, everybody thought they wasn't gonna, and then all of a sudden here they are.
Oh, man, it's funny how things like that happen. Or you get a pardon. Or...
Right. Alabama got a playoff pardon. Here they come. I don't understand that. I do understand it, but there could be some changes with conference championships next week. Could slightly change things, but Dana said she sang backup for a short time before deciding that life wasn't for her. Dana, why don't you sing our song called "My Wife Spent All My Money"?
She can. It's from a man's point of view.
Yeah, I need Robbie to sing it. I'm gonna send it to him.
But maybe she can sing backup.
I need Robbie to sing this. I'm gonna send it to him.
How are you going to get the music to put behind it?
I don't know. He can bring in
I'll
a
play
guitar
drums
and strum it up. Let's see. Robbie. Need you to sing this.
I've never really met someone famous where I had a conversation with them.
Remember that time you met Ed Helms?
Yeah. And also I met...
If this coffee mug was Ed Helms, this is Holly. That's how it went.
Why am I so awkward and just. Mm.
Name that band. Name the band, Holly.
Is it the Beatles?
No, it's the Jackson 5.
My first guess was the Jackson 5. But I didn't hear little Michael.
Oh, but you didn't say that. Oh. Yes. Jackson 5 this morning. Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Hey, Thunder Radio Morning Show is the place to be. Every morning, 6:30 until 8:30. And you can listen multiple ways. A terrestrial radio range, AM 1320, FM 107.9, FM 106.7 over toward Tullahoma way. Manchester Go app, and also thunder1320.com. Click on Listen Now at the top of the page on your computer. On your phone, there's a little hamburger menu. You click it, 3-line menu, drop it down, click Listen Now there. Or you can watch the show most mornings on Facebook or YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio, and you can watch on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile cams. But like on days we're not here, days we do best ofs, things like that, that's radio only. So do not, you won't find us on Facebook or YouTube every day. Holly, got a final, I don't know, 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
You have anything planned here?
Well, kinda.
Okay.
We can't really. Your Bluetooth.
I know. I don't. I'm not able to Bluetooth into the board because my board blew up last night. Very sad. It's over there in a box.
We're gonna talk a little Britney Spears. She's in the news currently.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
that's a shame we can't play that.
I think I can do it if I do it like this.
Old school.
Yeah.
We'll just do very unprofessional like and hold it up to the microphone.
Let me paint. If you haven't read it or seen it, Britney Spears is. She was. It was her birthday recently. I guess it was the day before yesterday because I was here for that. So Monday, it was her birthday.
Because I played the Oh Yeah thing.
Maybe it was last week. I can't even remember.
No, it was Monday.
Any hootie. She was getting ready to board a private jet to go off somewhere for her birthday. As she's walking to the jet, she's got a grill lighter.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of the red ones with the long
the long nose. I don't know what you call that.
So she tried to board the plane with it, which you can't do that. You can't use it's against.
You can't take a lighter on a plane.
You can take the small one, like the one you light a cigarette with.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I think so.
Can you?
Yeah, well, that's what I read. Maybe you can't, but I read it. Anywho, you can't take the big one, the long grill lighters. So she had the lighter by the black part of it and holding the handle against her mouth, like the red part. She held it in front of her face the entire time she's walking to the plane. She's just got it. Even when she's talking, she's holding it in front of her mouth. And it's just, when I saw the headline, I was like, big deal. She had a lighter. Y'all are looking to, so what?
Yeah.
Like I don't think a lighter's the most illegal thing that Britney Spears was taking on that plane. But what?
Nothing. I'm just dealing with technical problems over here.
Your brows furrowed and made me think I said something wrong.
No, you didn't say anything wrong. No, you're doing just fine.
Any hootie. Afterwards, she makes this TikTok about the paparazzi taking her picture and making her look bad. And I'm going to play it. But the thing is, she's using a British accent and a baby voice. And it's so bizarre.
Drugs are bad, kids.
Any hootie. Let me see if I can get this to play for you guys. Hang on.
Very professional. Like we're going to play it over the...
Everybody knows what she sounds like. So.
It's me. I'm the paparazzi. paparazzi and pictures and the way they've illustrated me to be in some of it. I know I'm not perfect at all by any means, but some of it is
That's how I was talking to them funeral home folks yesterday.
I moved to Mexico. I'm not really sure why the paparazzi.
So she says
She said, you may not know this, but she's nuts. Yeah.
I know, but I kind of just wanted her to do good, you know, after the conservatorship ended. I was like, well, Brittany, go live your life, be a little quirky and all.
No, I can see why she needs supervision.
And then now it's like, ooh, I guess I should have minded my own business.
Maybe Dad knew best. Maybe she doesn't need control of her own money. I was with that too. I was like,
So, I know what it was. And let me see if I sent it to myself, because that's what I'm supposed to do. Apparently she burned down her, yes, Holly. She burned down her gym in 2020 after an accident with some candles. So I think it was like, oh, Brittany's got a lighter. At the it's called a torch lighter, I guess.
Yeah, torch lighter. That's a better word.
It also comes after Brittany revealed that she burned off her eyebrows and eyelashes after attempting to turn on her fireplace in her bedroom earlier this year.
Yeah, so she should take fire on a plane.
Whoopsie.
She should take fire on a plane and play around with that. Nice. Some people. So could you imagine walking to get on a plane and seeing Britney Spears coming next to you with a lighter? After the things that she's done with fire?
Yeah.
Probably not the best. It sounds like me with a sharp object. Like if you give me a sharp object, I'm going to cut myself in multiple different ways, some form or fashion. I'm going to slice myself up. Last night, I still don't know how I did this.
Apparently, if you give Britney Spears fire, she's going to
burn something. You give me a knife or a scissors or any kind of sharp object, I'm going to cut myself. So,
she looks happy, I gotta say, in her videos. I mean, looks can be deceiving, obviously, but just her spinning around in her videos and her boots.
I feel like there's just a lot of narcotics. I mean, I just did you not feel like that? Like, I don't think.
Oh yeah, there's
a lot. Like, it's tragic. There's gonna be a lot of documentaries at her, because I feel like we're certainly looking at someone who's going to die too young.
Oh, I hope not. I like Britney Spears. She was big in my teenage years.
Well, you look back at how big she was. Like, she was
very famous.
The female Michael Jackson there for a minute. Like, she was on the way.
Yeah.
And she shaved that head and said, "No."
Yeah.
And then it was never right.
I think I sympathize with her, because I've definitely had shave my head moments in my life where I'm like, you know what? Is it hot in here? Like Pedro on Napoleon Dynamite.
A couple of things to remind you of. Synthetic ice skating rink at the Manchester Rec Center continues through the 22nd of December. Every weekday, sessions start at 4 o'clock, and the weekends they start around 2. An hour is $5. That includes your skates. You can get your tickets at the Rec Center, or you can go online to thunder1320.com/skating and get your tickets there. I imagine it'll be a little busier on the weekend, but it was not busy at all last night. Tomorrow, Santa Claus will be at People's Bank and Trust Company. That'll be at 5 o'clock, so y'all get on down and check that out. That's at 5 o'clock. Thursday, free pictures with Santa, reindeer games, free hot chocolate, and an 8-foot-tall Christmas stocking stuffed with toys. Somebody is going to win that prize tomorrow, so y'all be sure to stick around. I think we draw around 6 o'clock for that, or 6:30. So be sure to be down there for that. Santa Claus will be at Southland Pharmacy on Saturday. And then our 5 days of giving here on the Thunder Radio Morning Show starts on the 16th. We give away over $1,500 worth of prizes. We got Bonnaroo tickets. We've got a big gift basket from Wisteria Hill, the Cracked Pot, and then I'll have some other gift baskets as well. $100 to $200 per prize value. But in those tickets, obviously, closer to $1,000. So we'll be going. Those will be going out the door the week of December 16th. Here on the morning show, you can register to have a better chance to play our games for chances to win those prizes at thunder1320.com/giving. So go register now, and I'll post the link on Facebook in a little bit as well, and you can be a part of that. Holly, any parting thoughts? We got a minute or two here. Glad you're back today. How you feeling?
I never felt bad. It wasn't like, oh, I feel terrible. It was just I couldn't stop coughing, and the cough, just too much to deal with sometimes,
Understand.
And it kept me up late, and so I was tired. And
oh, bless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Go
just
ahead.
a reminder: Kingwood Arms over by the Raider Academy is what?
Nothing.
Is having a craft fair that starts tomorrow and runs through Saturday. So,
okay. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Well, y'all enjoy that. Yeah, we got a little bit of morning show left. We're going to tell you what's happening over at the Mercantile in a second. Also, coming up at 8:30, it's Swap and Shop. 9 o'clock, it's the Rick and Bubba kickoff hour. 10 o'clock, it is Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, Dan Bongino. 3 o'clock, Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany. Predators play tonight at 6:30, so we'll have that for you. High school basketball returns on Friday. Tullahoma comes to town. Speaking of Friday, it's going to be cold. The Tullahoma Christmas Parade. Friday night, it's going to be 19 degrees.
Ooh.
No, you're going to need to bundle up. That's Friday night if you want to go over to Tullahoma and check out their Christmas parade. I have high school basketball here, so I won't be able to be there. But today, not too bad. 51 degrees when these clouds are going to clear for a while, and then we're going to get more clouds later on. That's probably the plan for the day. So decent temperatures, and an overnight low tonight around 26. Temperature updates brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. Hey, cash out refinance, a great way to take advantage of the equity in your home. Learn more at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317.
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Just find Thunder Radio on Facebook, Twitter.
We're going to say goodbye.
Goodbye.